D-Dot. Hey, Gemma. Hey, House Music. Hey, Cassie, you. Now, I'm waiting on this person, so hold on. Let me drop the link. Hey, Princess. Hey, H-Town Chick. Hey, Monique. Hey, Yaya. Hey, Dee Dee Loop Loop. I know you your damn troll name. I know you tired of your troll name, but then again, you might not be. Hey, BNGB. Are you feeling better? Monique, yeah, I'm feeling a little better. Uh, I still feel like shit. But I've been taking my medication and my medicine and stuff, so not medication like prescribed medication, but more so my healing meds and stuff. Drinking tea, eating my greens, my leaves, my grass, stuff like that. You know, having my vitamin C and getting my vitamin D by being out the door in the sun. Even though it's cold out there, in Florida the sun should shine through. So gotta get your vitamin D from the sun. Can't get it nowhere else but from the sun. So that's about it. Uh, Now I have dropped the link for a certain situation for a person because there's someone else that's in this story that I did not have no clue was about. But you know, Rita pointed this out because Rita ended up hearing my live, which is why I played it because I know that you know, she be being busy, she be having stuff that she gotta deal with and take care of. Plus she just moved into her place. So, you know, she ain't gonna be able to hear everybody's video, see everybody's video. So I'm glad she came and saw my video and shared it. I appreciate that. But some shit popped off. Rita went live, cussed Reed out. Okay, she cussed her out. Said, hey, butterflies and rainbows. Said that she gonna, hey, emotional available. Crazy 5,000 Queen Bot said that she, thank you, D Dot. Hey, just Bammy. Anybody else at home remedy for migraine? Child, what's going on? It's more. Purple Peach Child is more. You on it, Solid Queen? Solid Queen, did you? Hey, Trina. Hey, to get a view, bitch. Rita over there cussing motherfuckers out, okay? She over there cussing bitches out. There you go. Just Bambi got you, yeah. Hey, Trina, girl. So I knew that this situation was about. We all knew that the situation was about Rita and Reed, and then you know Tracy D, Rick Reed, and then Diddy. We knew about all those people that was into this whole debacle that's going on. But what we did not know is that the girl Aisha is supposed to be carrying bones. Um, yes. Why? What done happened now? Well, I'm gonna tell you, Trina. Okay. Reed did a video and I played the video earlier. You was still this morning when we played the live about Reed and what Reed said. Now I told y'all when we played the video that I figured that Rita didn't hear her video or saw it because for one, Rita don't watches her and she literally don't watches her. So the only reason why Rita going off right now is because Rita she shared my video, but then she came over here and she heard um some of the stuff that Reed said. Now, if Rita go listen and hear the whole rest of that video, she gonna be even more pissed off. Y'all think she going off right now? She gonna be going off even more when she hears other stuff that she said, and maybe she did hear it, but Reed said some other shit. But the main shit Rita addressing right now is the stuff that Reed said in my live about her daughter, and then about her son, her youngest son. So that's why Rita going off right now. She pissed off. But now the girl Aisha, can y'all go get Aisha though? Cause she hey pretty Kimmy, hey for real, hey Harley. Ooh, child, sit there, watch my right, y'all. I'm waiting on Aisha, y'all. She said she was gonna do it. So where you at, girl? Oh, hey, oh Denise. Our sweetie pie. Hey. Hey, sister. Happy Friday, y'all. It's Friday. Child, let me cut out all that stuff, child, knowing that I feel like shit. Okay. Yes, Aisha just said she was gonna do the this interview, and I told her I go live. Now Rita do want asked her a question, and I don't know if she responded to Rita, but I asked the question for Rita since she didn't respond. On Rita's side or Rita's side. Aisha said that she ain't on nobody's side, but Aisha is Reed. Excuse me. She is Reed moderator. So, but she said that she not on nobody's side. But Rita said that she is, because Rita said it's some shit that her and Aisha had going on behind the scenes. Nobody knew about it. And Reed said something about it in her live. And she said the only way Reed had to know about that situation is that Aisha had to tell her. Aisha dropped down in the chat and told Rita, no, you told her, telling Rita that I ain't tell her, you told Reed that. And Rita was like, nah, bitch, you lying. I didn't tell Reed shit, because I don't talk to Reed and tell Reed my business, no, nothing like that. So the only person who knew what we had going on behind the scenes was just me and you. And she feels like Aisha, what she know for a fact, and her and how she putting it, she feels like Aisha, you know what I'm saying, it's being messy. Went back and told Rita about how she had bought some gifts for Rita children and things like that. And it done blew all out of proportion, child. We know Rita said she'll drop the motherfucking receipts on Aisha and the stuff that she said to her in the emails and stuff like that. It's getting real messy. They dragging her in the chat. Who? Yeah, which side? She's told Rita that she ain't on nobody's side, y'all. This is so fucking messy. Yes, it is, Harley, and you know I likes the messiness, so I ain't mad at it.
Front door open. Front door closed.
Child, look at her running her mouth. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Hey, Ella. Hey, Kimberly, who said they not on nobody's side? Well, Tony Montana, Aisha said she wasn't on nobody's side, but she picked the side now because she getting cussed out. Really cussed her out. So now she dropped out and read the chat to let her know she wasn't on nobody's side, and that she didn't tell Reed that. She's saying that Rita told Reed that type of stuff herself. She ain't never tell Reed nothing about what her and Rita had going on behind the scenes.
Front door closed.
Yep, Harley. Yes, she is. She been picked aside. Girl, oh my God, how she get in some mess? She got in some mess because some stuff that Reed said, and Rita picked up on it and said that the only person that had to know was Aisha. Shit, Rita dropped the name and all, said, "Bitch, you the one who told her that shit." Cause I ain't said that no to no Reed. I ain't tell Reed nothing about how you tried to give me gifts, said that you bought gifts for my children, no nothing. I ain't said none of that shit. I ain't tell nobody that. So how the fuck did Reed know? And she know that the only reason how Reed knew about this situation of what they had going on behind the scenes, Reed and Aisha, is because Aisha went and told Reed. Hey Dida, you heard it. You got a robot in them any projects? They heard her. They heard her, babe. Yes, that's what I'm waiting on, y'all.
That's what I'm waiting on. Shoot. Nah, I know Reed had went live.
She was sitting in the bushes. So she heard what Rita said and she went live. Up there she
She go. Yeah, these people. Wow, these people in the chat. Thank you, Nosy Girl, because I was trying to get her to come on over so she can do. But where's Aisha? Girl. Ain't got much time though. Oh, I think Rita did find out y'all about her saying she was gonna send the shit to, you know, to the court and stuff. So that's y'all. This shit here is messy as fuck, bitch.
Hey bestie. Wait, what I did so well. I come through with the intel piece of head girl. Hey Wonder Woman. I can't come through with no intel. Aisha don't braid her bald headed ass up here now. uh So Reed said Aisha told her that she brought or offered to buy gifts for the children. Crazy 5,000. She didn't say no name. Reed didn't say no name. Y'all didn't even hear Aisha name because Reed didn't say no name. When Reed mentioned something about somebody buying gifts or offered to buy gifts, Rita already knew who that person was because she was talking to Aisha through the emails. Hey Stacy, hey So Blessed. She in the ghetto view. She was talking to she said ain't nobody knew anything about anyone offering or bought her kids any gifts. The only person that knew about it is the person that she was communicating with through emails, and that was Aisha. And she said that Aisha is the one who told Reed that because she don't fuck with Reed and she ain't never tell Reed no shit like that. And Aisha dropped down in the chat and she said that she did not tell Reed that. She told Rita, you told Reed that. So we trying to get down to the bottom of this shit. Why give someone something just to go and talk about it on like that? Well, Trina, see, I don't know. I don't know. If she did tell that to Reed, um, But to be honest, then she got thrown under the bus, right? If she did say that to Reed, it was supposed to be something between them two. Because Aisha did say that she wasn't trying to be a part of the mess, nor was she trying to like be a part of this whole drama thing that Reed and Rita got going on. But Rita called her out on the situation. Official, can you go get Aisha? Okay, cause I'm waiting on her. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Hey, Julietta. Let me inbox. Okay. Whoever gave Rita anything should have kept it to themselves. I agree. Reed could have just picked her. Stacey, that's true too. But I mean, how do you just pick someone? You know, when no, really nobody was really. Hey, Lady Tia. Um. Hey, Trish. You know, now, y'all, this is suddenly because she did say she'd do it for me, but I don't think she thought I was gonna go live this quick. I'm trying.
Damn.
Mother is live, bitch. Damn it.
Hmm. Talk about, the lady Paxton. Hmm. Let me talk about, the lady Paxton. Hmm. 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 Hmm Oh, y'all, I ain't got all damn day for this bullshit. Keep, okay?
It's going to be a weekend in y'all B sector. Girl, bye. Okay, well, let me tell you, bestie, since you came in a little later, right? Okay. Rita went and seen Rita went and seen Rita seen my video this morning. She shared it first, but I think she just was like, let me see, what they was over here talking about. And when she heard my video and what Reed said, Rita had went live. Like 20 minutes ago, Rita had went live and she cussed out Reed. Then Rita went into more depth about what Reed said. That now when she mentioned something about somebody offered Rita gifts or bought Rita children some gifts or something like that, none of us paid any attention to that because Reed did not say no name. We did not know who the person was, so nobody really because it wasn't even our business to know who that person was that said they was going to buy or give Rita children some gifts. And Rita called out her name and she called out Aisha name. And she said the only person that she was talking to who was supposed to be buying her children was supposedly bought her children some gifts or offered to buy her children with some gifts was the girl Aisha. She was the only one she was talking to, in the emails. And she said the only way that Reed would know that is that Aisha had to be tell Reed because she don't talk to Reed. So nobody else would never knew that only but her and Aisha, because only them two discussed this situation. Discussed the situation. Aisha dropped down and read the chat and told her that she did not tell Reed anything. She told Rita, you told her. That was Kiki, but with Aisha, your member, okay, official with your member, uh, she got caught up in some messy shit. No, that was not Kiki, bestie. That was Kiki before. Thank you, Cassie. If Reed didn't call no names, then Reed kinda was just fishing and Rita came forth within the name. That could be crazy 5,000. That could be. But let me not read y'all comments so I can get this out. So when Aisha dropped down in her chat and told Rita, I didn't tell her, you told her. Rita was like, no, bitch, you lying. I didn't tell Reed shit because I don't talk to Reed behind the scenes. That is a lie because she also was debunking everything that Reed was saying because, Reed was saying some stuff in the live about how she had all this intel on Rita. And Rita was like, bitch, drop the intel because, she was like, I don't fuck with you. And me and you didn't never discuss anything about my children or my daughter or no nothing like that that's going on with with my kids and my life like that. So she told Reed to drop the receipts, and when she said that, she went into saying that she wanted to address something else as far as Reed mentioning something about some gifts or gifting someone some gifts, and Rita said it was the girl Aisha because Aisha is the one who offered her or supposedly bought her children some gifts that she was supposed to give Rita for her children. And she said that that's some bullshit and that's fucked up because she never even said no shit like that because the only two people that knew about this situation was just them two. Maybe Leisha didn't mean any harm and she just thought she was talking to a friend, which was Reed. Yeah. The situation is sad all around. Yes, I don't get messy from Leisha. Well, Aisha said that she is not messy. But Rita told her that she is messy because she should never told Reed that situation, knowing that them two have their issue going on. That's how Rita feel like. She feel like Aisha was being messy as fuck, and it wasn't a bitch business on what they was supposed to be giving her. So right, I don't really get messy with Aisha. Oh, she just told her since they started beefing. Official, she didn't really say if it was told when Reed and Rita started beefing. She just know that Aisha told Reed. Now that's a good question because we do need to know, when did Aisha tell Reed this? Hey Voodoo. Did she tell Reed this when Reed and Rita was friends? Sounds like Reed was picking. I swear Reed is a, I don't think the girl told anything. I think Rita act too soon. Well, Stacy, Aisha has never given me messy vibes. I'm just saying. Nah, see, let's talk about that real quick because what's wrong with you being messy? Ain't nothing wrong with being messy, okay? Oh my gosh. Just everybody ain't messy. Nothing fantastic life. Well, but if she was by, because Reed probably brought that up now to deflect it. And Bessie said, child. But if she was buying gifts, that had to be in December. They broke up friendship in January. Well, what did she tell him? Like, she said that she told, Rita said that the girl, I'm so tired of repeating this, y'all, to be honest. This is my last time repeating this shit. Rita cussed out Aisha and told her she a messy bitch and called her a bald headed ass bitch. Okay, because she said that Aisha is being messy with Reed by telling Reed how she is the one who gave or bought gifts for her children, and that wasn't none of Reed motherfucking business. Me too, girl. Me too, Wonder Woman. Backstabbing is more than messy. Hey, Jen. I definitely don't know the time of it all. If you're going to be messy, you need to be able to clean up the mess you're being messy about. We need to know when Reed had that convo, because if it was months ago, she can keep that. Mm. That shows you I don't think the girl told anything. I think Reed was just jumping out there. Read act too fast. I don't understand what's the problem with telling someone you think is a friend that you're going to buy gifts for another friend. Well, see, crazy 5,000. Y'all got. I swear, y'all just be doing the same shit. Just like how I ask all questions. I need questions, I got questions. Like, it's so many questions that I have that I need to like try to make sense of the story. I got to say, I want to know, when did Aisha tell Reed this? Was this months ago? And if it was months ago, then okay, that's probably, if it was months ago, then that means that she only told Reed because Reed and Rita was friends at the time. Well, I ain't gonna say friends. They were cordial with each other at the time. So she didn't think nothing of it. Or did Aisha tell Reed this just recently, um, after they fell out? You know what I'm saying? That's how we can be able to put this whole entire story with Aisha together, because you know Rita didn't really say when it was, but she said she got the receipts on Aisha though, and she will drop them if she talk. So yeah, there you go, Lady Tia. Questions and answers. I'm saying both pits. So what you see with the cartoon or the real? I don't know. But why do people act like they can come on YouTube and not have standards? You read what you sow. Some of these chicks talk too much. hmm okay. It's the backstabbing for me. Well, Lady Tia, who backstab who though? To be honest, this is my opinion on the situation. Um, I had the same questions y'all had, which is why I said I asked Aisha for the interview. And let me just throw this out here before people try to spin narratives and lie and try to start some shit. Me asking her that during Rita's live was no disrespect to Rita. It was not me coming at her or trying to get any tea or dirt on Rita or no nothing like that. I wanted to get an interview with her so that I could get her side of the story, because she has now been another person put in the story. Since I already did the video on Reed, Rita did her video, which is why I asked Rita in her live before she even mentioned Aisha's name. Is she okay with me playing a little bit of her video of the stuff that she says about Reed, so that the people can get both sides of the story and not just me playing Reed video and hearing what she says, and not play Rita video and everybody hears what Rita says. Because you got to get both sides. You can't just get one. The beef factor is so scary. People will dig into your life all the way to your ancestors and what kind of mammoth they hunted, child. Y'all got to keep in mind, when this all started, Reed fired shots first. She also mentioned Rita's daughter first. Yeah, we all know. Well, for some of y'all that don't know, yes, Reed did start this first because of what happened. She ended up cussing out Rita and Tracy D, and Demi did it. This is what started the whole thing off. For those of you who wants to get the backstory of this going on, okay, Reed got mad because the intel that she had was not no intel, because everybody already got that fired, okay? And she felt like, even though the tea was no tea and it was unsweetened and stuff, she still felt like she was the one who got all the backlash for it and no one else, considering if she was over on someone else's channel and they all was hyping it up. Now, to some people feel like, Tracy D and Demi didn't say anything. They was just there and they was letting her borrow the live. My thing, I feel like what y'all still missing, or what some people still missing, is, even though she asked Demi to use her platform, Demi should have told her no, and this is how I feel. Okay, I don't care how you feel, because you got the right to feel the way you do. But the way that I perceive this shit is, I felt like if they all knew this intel, we all knew the intel. So clearly she had to be in talk to Tracy D and Demi. Well, I'll say Demi because it's Demi platform. So she had to be in talk to Demi behind the scenes already for them to agree for her to come on her page for them to drop this intel. Now, whether they asked her what the intel was, I believe that they did ask so that they can know what it is because it was supposed to be an intel on popping fish. So I feel like Reed told them what was the intel, and I feel like they knew the intel already, but didn't tell the girl. They let the girl go come on her live, which didn't let that girl come on her live, okay, and still give everybody this and hype this whole thing up. And to me, they was hyping it up. Tracy D and Demi was hyping up the girl with the intel that she had, knowing that they knew this and should have just told Reed, no, don't drop this because we all already know that, and that's not the accurate information, anyways. They didn't tell her that. Instead, they let the girl still come up there and tell the story, knowing that everybody already know about it and knew about it. So it wasn't nothing to tell. Not nothing. Then after it happened, people went live and they had their opinions and they felt like she spoke too soon. Not everybody do have their opinions, and a lot of people feel like it didn't have nothing to do with Tracy D and Demi. It was more so on Reed's part. And I understand that, but I took it as a different way from how I saw it. I feel like all three of them, to be honest, were the blame in that situation and spoke too soon on that situation, and it wasn't even speaking too soon. It just wasn't no intel because everybody already knew about it already. Hours before they decided to come up on the streets and tell everybody about the information that they had. And it's like, I know y'all saw this information. I know. And if Reed didn't see that information and thought that she had it and nobody else didn't, then why the hell didn't y'all tell her? See, yeah, then I have my questions. Why didn't y'all tell, what I'm saying, Reed, when she showed y'all the information? Why didn't y'all say, look, Reed, or show her and tell her what to go? Be like, look, this is not no intel, girl. This ain't no tea. Look, this already been dropped over here, over here, over here. Like, there was community posts dropped. There was videos dropped by a lot of people. Like, that wasn't no intel to tell. Why didn't they tell her that before she came out here and embarrassed herself? I feel like all three of y'all embarrassed yourselves. It wasn't just her because y'all knew about the intel too, because y'all was hyping this shit up and y'all had everybody come over here to Demi's channel, had everybody thinking that it was something, and it wasn't. Well, Trina, see, I agree. I agree. I felt like it was just an excuse for them to fall out with each other, for the simple fact that they fell out over the most weirdest shit they could fall out over. And it's like y'all didn't have this conversation. And I know y'all said that y'all wasn't a team, but y'all kind of put it out here on these streets to people like y'all were a team, because she'll go live, y'all be over there in her live, y'all hit her panel. Y'all go live, she'll be in y'all chat over there in y'all live, and she'll hit y'all panel. People was modding each other's up and doing all this stuff. So yes, y'all did have people thinking that y'all was, a team. So I just don't understand why y'all didn't tell the girl she had some stale ass tea, but I don't know. It's so many questions that ain't getting answered, but everybody having a story. That's why it's good to have a panel and everybody get up on the panel, and then they actually talk about all this and air a bitch out.
put a bitch on blast so a bitch can know who telling the truth or who not. Cause this story gonna keep spiraling out of control if you know what I'm saying. If I feel like if everybody don't have the conversation that they need to have with a bitch. I'm just saying. A bitch need to talk to a bitch and tell a bitch how they feel on the bitch panel or on each other panels or something. Have a live where all y'all come on the panel and have a conversation with each other. Shit, how about y'all do it over there on Demi channel? I don't know. Maybe Reed ain't gonna want to do that. So, but y'all need to like get on the panel all together and just tell people the story of this whole situation because the shit is getting nasty and ugly. It really is, especially when these two want to I ain't gonna even say these two. I'm gonna say when people want to draw emails, people want to call people's the people on people's jobs, people want to sit here and give paperwork and information and evidence to people so that they can give to judges and stuff to make sure a bitch stay where they at. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just a bit extreme over just some stale ass tea. It wasn't even nothing to be like embarrassed about because it wasn't that much of a big deal though. And I think that it got to read even more because when she heard what Fi said and then all the rest of them said, then it kind of hit her even more. So she just got pissed off and mad and cussed all of them out and cussed out Fi too, even though she tried to take up for it, but she cussed her ass out. I thought she was gonna be cool with it because you know she was over there trying to give Reed praises and shit. But Reed was like, bitch. She said, not having it, bitch. Not having it, bitch. I see through you, hoe. You did that shit to me that first time. Remember that first time, bitch? Remember that first, that very. Let me see if I can try to sound like her, right? And remember that first time? That first time? Well, bitch, fire you. Mm-hmm. Bitch, remember when you tried me like that first time? When we was cool the first time, bitch, and you act like you was loving my commentary and you was cool with me and stuff like that. Had supporters come over supporting me. Remember that? Do you remember that? And then when I said something against you, right? Remember when I said something against you? Because see, these motherfuckers, they be over here and they be trying some shit, right? They be trying some shit, right? See, she acted like she was cool with me and shit like that. That bitch over there, Fi. Yeah, I'm talking about her. That bitch. Then this motherfucker turned on me because I said something she did not like. And now this hoe trying to do that same shit where she try to act like, you know, she giving me some type of understanding. Like I'ma just go on to her again, like how I did the first time. See, these motherfuckers up on these streets, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers got me fucked up. They got me fucked up. Bitch, I would I would never motherfucking fuck with a bitch like you. I would never, okay? Never.
Oh,
Oh, oh, shut up. I'm out of character, okay? Don't be mad. I'm sorry, Aisha. I was thinking. Dang, y'all been saying drop the link, drop.
drop the link. That's fucked up. Hey, Aisha.
Hey, how are you?
You fine.
So, I don't know what exactly I'm supposed to be giving as far as intel. But I can tell you that I did not watch the entire um live over there, so I don't know what all was
Okay,
said.
well
I got a text
let me
message.
fill you in. Let me fill
Okay.
you in. Okay, so remember, I don't know if you were here earlier. I'm gonna start that from the beginning so you can get an understanding of why you got cussed the fuck out. Uh, Earlier I did a live and we reacted to Reed, and Reed
Mhm.
mentioned that someone offered her kid some gifts or wanted to buy gifts or they did buy gifts. Something like they wanted to give her kids some gifts or something like that. Now, when she said this, none of us paid attention to it because, we really, to be honest, didn't care who she was talking about. I just wanted everybody to hear, you know what I'm saying, the part where we said what she was going to do pertaining to with Brooke and giving the information to the damn judges and all that shit. But Rita went
Mhm.
live and she pointed out, remember, that she wanted to let it be known the reason why she is talking about this is because Reed mentioned to something about somebody getting some gifts or offering some gifts to her or something like that. And then that's when she said the only person that only knew anything about anything of that situation about some gifts for her children is you.
Okay. So, and I know the part of Reed's live that you're talking about, and she's not talking about me right there. But however, since Rita, you know, I guess rolled with it and assumed it was me. That's not me. I sent Rita what I was gonna send her, and I sent Rita things for Baby J. And again, I don't bless and tell. My daughter has autism. There are some speech things that she had that she's grown out of. One of them even being an iPad, the very iPad that Rita threw outside her door. And it's unfortunate for her, and I'm saying this in the best way possible because I know what it feels like to have been bruised so badly that you don't know who you can and cannot trust. But I'm not that
Mm-hmm.
one. I literally, when it comes to our children, they're already so far behind. When it comes to our children getting diagnosed and getting the things that they need, they're already so far behind. So there were several things that my daughter had that she wasn't using anymore because she'd aged out of that I simply sent to Rita. It's at her house. Like I sent it to her. So
Okay, so
what
you
she's talking
gave
about the
her
other
stuff,
gifts, yeah. And so but Rita told Reed that I gave him an iPad.
but Rita said you told her that she didn't tell you that.
No, I did not. Rita told her that. And Rita knows she told
Okay.
her that. I did not. Rita didn't even know that I know she told her that until today. When I
So
said no,
you
you told
saying,
her.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You did say to her, no, I didn't tell her, you told her. Rita said, I know you heard her tell you that. That's a lie.
Hmm. You said you
I
heard
said,
her
I
tell me that.
know her.
I heard her say that's a lie too, but that's not a lie. It's the truth. Rita told Reed. And if you catch one of Rita's videos where I do drop down, and this is like a couple weeks after or something, and she was like, I need to get with you because I need you to help me figure out this electronic thing. And Apple is kind of um funny, so I was like, yeah, I can help you. Um,
So you sent the iPad too.
I I sent the iPad and some speech cards, some therapy cards and just some
Okay,
other things that
so,
my daughter, because my daughter has autism too.
I get it. Well, that was very nice of you, to send her, son some stuff. That was really nice.
But
So,
that's who.
how long
But
ago was this though?
December, the package arrived December 24th. So let's back up so that I can clear obviously my name or whatever she's feeling or whatever she's thinking. Aisha moves to the beat of her own drum. I'm gonna say that. That's first and foremost. I'm 43 years old. I have been through a hell of a lot of stuff. So I live life the way I choose to live life. And I choose to live it positively. Yeah, the shit that I experience, it could have me bitter, angry, mean, but that ain't me. It's not who I want to be. That's not the life I want to portray. Like, life is too short. My mama died at 57. She had me at 17. If my life expectancy is the same as hers, then my clock is ticking. Do you see what I'm saying? So I don't entertain mess like that. And I'm saying that because somebody said uh, you do the mess or something now. And somebody said, hun, read. Like, all this type of read and put stuff
I
together.
know
No.
who
So
you
let
was
me
talking.
tell you,
If you
hold
talking
on.
about in her chat,
Yeah, that's what I saw in Rita
okay,
chat while I was there. Yeah.
I know
But
who you
let me go
talking
ahead
about.
and address this entire thing. So that way, I'm going to say what I want to say. They can take it from this
Mhm.
screenshot. I'm not whatever, because I was there from the moment that it started. I was in Rita's chat. Reed came into the chat and said, "Yo, Rita," that's how she said that. I got her. I got her. Well, got to be. And she was like, "Call me." And so everybody at that point was trying to get Rita to get her attention or whatever. At that time, Reed's chat channel was shut down. So the live that she was on, she only had like 200 people back there. It wasn't anybody really back there. So what she had was the email, I guess, that everybody got, and she put it with the um, footage of, I mean, not the footage, the sound bite of um, the hairstylist not the hairstylist, the hair supply lady. Um,
Mhm.
from Shy. So she put that together. And so Rita, if you go to that, if anybody was in that room, they would see what Rita was trying to figure out. Well, how could I let her do it on my platform? And then that's when Rick reached out to Rita, because she says on that live, Rick calling me now. She was like, so let me get up with him, and then because I could let my daughter like, she was trying to figure out how to let Reed use her platform. Well, I was on the phone with Reed and typing in the chat saying, Rita, I'm talking to Reed now. She says she needs your platform. So that's another thing. People kept saying that Reed wanted Rita to shut down her live and come to her. No, Reed wanted to use Rita's page because of the numbers. She didn't have the numbers. She was trying to put it out. Then it was stated that they were all working together. They were not. If they were all working together, it would have never gotten put out. So it wasn't all working together. It wasn't even a Rita and Rick working together. If you listen to it, if you listen to like all of their interviews, you can see that nobody was working with nobody.
You telling all these people. Oh, okay.
So it just makes it
Keep
seem
going.
like that. So that night when everything, now keep in mind, because one thing about Aisha's an observer. You ain't got to do me dirty for me to see that you do people dirty. So in this particular instance, keep in mind, I have been nothing but good to Rita. And that's because I can see Rita's heart. And I'm not going to change that. I've told her that several times before. All that hard shell that she got is hurt. I can see her heart. She is not a bad person. She doesn't know how to get past what she's gone through to get where she could be. But that's something she got to deal with. Like I just put in her chat, the one thing that I learned from all of this is I can't want more for you than you want for yourself. I can't do that. I can't do that. Somebody said I erased something. I don't erase videos. What was erased was I shared Reed's video. And in that video, I said I was disappointed by the things that I had seen. And if we want to be real about that night, Rick shaded Demi, Rita shaded Demi, and I did not think that there's nothing okay about that for that young lady. But however, somehow Demi and Tracy them forgot that they got shaded that night. Like this thing has, and so much so that I don't want to say nothing on it because it's gonna piss everybody off. Because to me, everybody going in circles talking about something that don't even make sense. So y'all went off on a girl because she released something too fast, but she was supposed to know she was releasing it too fast because y'all was working together, but y'all wasn't working together because you just said in several lies you don't know her, you don't talk to her, you ain't did this with her. So which one is it? Like it's messy for no reason.
Nah, I do
Messy
have
for
to
no
ask you this
reason. And so if
question.
this was about 5'8", then guess what? In my opinion, she came out on top because all that shit imploded.
So do you know Rita?
I'm sorry.
Huh, I said, do you know Rita?
No more than from here. So
No.
I started following Rita somewhere around October when she did the um I don't even want to say this girl name, but when the ladies came out about the stuff because that person and I was cool. But I didn't know anything about any of the things that happened before, after, or any of that. So that's how I ended up meeting Rita. But let me say this, and this is me again. When I meet another mother, in the very first Cash App says from one autism mom to another, because we already don't get resources as Black people, and it's just me being real. This ain't about color. So all we got is each other. All we have is each other. We already don't really know half of the stuff that's out there, grants and all that, because nobody tells us. So I make it my business to learn as much as I can and bring it back to my community. Just like that day, and this is probably gonna piss her off, but this is fine. Just like that day that she sat in the car with baby J and was fussing at him about chewing his shirt. That's sensory. That's a sensory issue that children with autism have. I inboxed her and said, "Hey, do you mind if I send him some chew toys?" Why did I inbox her to say that? One, because I ain't want to say, "Hey, stop fussing at him for that. There's nothing he can do about that." That wasn't the right approach.
No, it
It
was
wasn't the right
not.
approach to say you don't even know what's going on with your child. You just hollering at him and da-da. No. So the best thing I could do was, "Hey, can I send him some chew toys?" That's a sensory issue. That's why he's chewing on his shirt. Now, I'm sorry that some people don't understand that people can really bless you and go their merry way, but that's me, and I've been that way all my life. Nothing I do comes with a price of you owe me nothing. I didn't tell a soul. She told it. Now, as
Hold
far as
on real
whoever
quick,
else wanted
Aisha.
to bless with some gifts, I don't know nothing about that.
Hold on.
I just know it wasn't me.
Um, for y'all that's confused and don't know and trying to figure out why she's telling what she did and what she got, it's because if you was in Rita Live, you would know that she was the one um that supposed to be gave Rita Trin the gift. None of us knew who the person was. None of us knew anything about the gift. Rita brought it up. Rita mentioned it, and Rita said Aisha is the one that told Reed. So she is telling us how she got involved in this situation, because I wanted to know how she got involved and how did she ended up getting cussed out by Rita, because Rita cussed her out.
And see, and I ain't here the cussing out. I'm here to tell you that literally, I got a text with a time step to rewind a little bit. I heard my name, and then I heard that's why I don't take stuff from people off, and that's when I dropped down. Because again, I'm not
No, she
afraid of
did not
her.
tell Reed. She said that she did not. Oh my
I did
God!
not tell Reed.
Right.
Rita told her.
She did not tell y'all is not listening. I swear y'all not. She did not tell Rita. She said that she did not tell Rita that. Rita herself told Reed that. She kept her mouth closed until 30 minutes ago when Rita went live and dropped her name and said that she is the one who brought her kids the gift.
And then that's not even the gifts though. I'm telling you, like I think Reed did that live after I sent this stuff before Christmas. So she couldn't have been talking about me.
I think
But
that's what
what
she was
what
talking
but
about, but
here's the
it
thing
was
though. What people don't realize is, and this is real talk, like y'all, this is me being what I am. When you say something about one person, or how can I say it? Like like Rita kept saying, I ain't got this page monetized. I don't need nothing for nobody. Like somebody was trying to do, I think a housewoman for her, which is amazing. But I don't need nothing from no. When people hear that, that makes them was kind of uh cautious about doing anything for 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 you. Does that make sense? Even if they want
Mm-hmm.
to, because you because of the way you interpret it. For me, it was never about. I really didn't care what she thought. It was about trying to get resources to the baby. That's all it was for me. Because I have a
Okay.
daughter that's nonverbal, that's not talking, that's 9 years old. So I know what it feels like. He's young enough that with the right therapy and with her taking the right amount of time with him, that he could probably get some words. So that's it. It was sitting around here. It was extra. Was it cheap stuff? Absolutely not. And I'm not saying it for anything. I'm just saying it to let her know that it was really one autism mom to another. But I didn't go back to her chat. Let me address this because after I saw how she moved that night, in the way she did Reed that night, in the way her and Reed had been talking, and Reed wasn't aware that they were working on a plan. Reed wasn't included in the. When I saw that for myself, and when I saw how Rick talked about Demi and what she doing over there and moving too fast, and blah, 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 I stepped away to protect my energy because I knew that it was going to be hollering from here on out, and I just don't care to hear it.
Okay, so because I ain't got long, I have somewhere to be. So she is saying that she did not help Rita in no, nasty way or nothing like that. She genuinely cared for Rita and she sent those things to Rita's son because she has an autistic child as well. And that's how she looked at it. It wasn't her trying to be in Rita's business. It wasn't her just trying to throw it in Rita's face. You know what I'm saying? She's saying that she wouldn't even brought this shit out here to y'all if the shit wasn't brought up. But she feels like when Reed made that statement, she was not talking about her. Now, when you say that, my thing is, what makes you say that? Since, from our knowledge, you're the only one who sent her gift, and that was just in December.
Because didn't you say she said, and I'm just making sure that somebody wanted to send her? I had already sent Rita the stuff before she got it before Christmas.
Yeah, she got it, but Reed just said something like, you had someone that had sent you gifts. And you know how Rita, she'll just put it in her own way of you saying somebody sent me gifts or offer gifts, stuff like that. And that's when she brought your name up. So clearly she's talking about that incident or where you sent her the gift. But you're saying that you did not tell Rita that you sent her the gift. Rita
No,
told Rita I have mouth,
Rita.
and that basically you're saying that Rita is lying about that.
Yes, Rita told her. I didn't tell Rita anything. And I'm gonna tell you, I wouldn't tell anybody anything when it comes to giving Rita anything because Rita always assumes someone is out to get her, and I get it. I get it. The weekend that her child went missing, and I saw her mom, I saw stuff that happened. I get it. She don't know who to trust, so I dealt with Rita accordingly. I didn't have to know her to do these things. It
Mm-hmm.
was for the baby. It was laid on my heart to
Right.
do it. I did it. Nothing else had to be said about it. I truly don't bless and tell. And there are content creators in this chat right now that can tell you I don't bless and tell. I
Well,
don't.
Tennessee wants to know she should have stayed out of the Rita and Reed fight, though. That's what she said.
When did I get in it?
She said you made a video.
No, I did not. No, I did
She
not.
said she did not
And
make a
if you hold on, and if you go back and listen to Rita, what did Rita say? You haven't been in my chat since that day that you were on the phone with her and she wanted me to get off my live or something. Is that not what Rita said? And I
y'all.
hadn't been back. So
Yeah,
how
but
have
she
I
did
been in the
not
fight?
buy the gifts. She did not buy the gifts when Rita and Reed fell out. Rita and Reed was cool in December, y'all. So no, she didn't get involved in that situation. She's saying that she did not tell Reed anything about no gift. That's not true. She's saying that Rita is the one who told Reed about the gift. But Rita is saying that that is a lie. She did not tell Rita. And she said that Aisha is the one who told Rita. And this is why she don't like for people to help her and do, things for her and stuff like that. Because she feel like motherfuckers just want to throw it up in her face. Welcome to the set, Aisha.
It's okay.
Girl, you got
Who
a live,
who's
you got a
that?
live on you.
Who said it?
Ooh.
I can't even see it.
Connect the dot. It's
But
only
hold on, whoever
minutes on
quit
the
playing in
screen.
my face is. Let me say this. Your truth is your truth. My truth is my truth. Because guess what? It comes from perception. But facts are absolute. So just go to the video and see. Like I don't have to prove. One thing I'm not gonna do is prove my character and who I am. It's either you take it or you leave it.
They saying
Like
that
real
you doxed
talk.
somebody,
Who
Brooke.
dog?
They said that you doxed. They said that you doxed Brooke. That
A
quit
lie.
playing person.
A lie. So whoever the quit playing person is, they just feel how they feel. But a lie. Brita is upset because I haven't been back to the chat since that day. I haven't been back to the chat because I saw how Rita moved that day. And for me, it was best to step away. No ill nothing, no ill will said. It was best for me to step away.
Now Trinity
And yes,
said,
let me bag up. Let me say this too. Because somebody said
mm-hmm.
something about, but did Demi feel slighted? Did Demi say she da 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 da? I'll let Demi tell y'all what Demi felt or what Demi didn't feel if that's what she wants to do. However, what I did say about Demi, anything I say once, I can say twice. I said it to Demi when she first came out swinging for her mama because I lost my mama to cancer. That's what you're supposed to do. When Demi said she just tired of this that day, and I saw what was said in the other live, I fully understood what she meant. And I also told her, as a licensed hairstylist, I would still support her channel when it comes to hair. I was in Reed chat the other morning and somebody said something regarding um, hoping Demi doesn't turn out like her mom or something. And in Reed's chat, I posted, Demi's parents did a great job raising her. She has a great head on her shoulders at such a young age. So again, anything I say once, I say twice. All this saying I'm a drop a receipt, that shit does not scare me because I don't. What you see is what you get. You take it or leave it, and that's like on the realest I get.
Okay, well, Trina said, well, Reed can go.
Mm-hmm.
Reed can end all this by just making a video vindicating her. She just can
But Reed
tell
ain't gotta
everyone that
vindicate.
she didn't tell her. But
Reed
I
ain't
want to
gotta
answer that.
vindicate me on that, and I'm gonna tell
My
you
thing
why.
is,
And I hope
Reed,
she.
what I wanted to
I'm
say
sorry.
is Reed could do that. But my question to you, Trinity, is because she gonna say how she feels, child. My question to you, Trinity, would be if she did went live and vindicated her, then what is the next step then? So does that mean that Rita is lying about the situation to people, or like what is the next step to the situation? Because if Reed do go live vindicating her, that means that Rita is telling a lie, correct? Hey, natural butter.
And also, let me tell you why I wouldn't make a video. That's not the content that I put on my channel. And that's just me being, again, real. Like, y'all don't understand. I'm over here really on some mental health. Let's get healthy. Let's stop talking ill shit about the LGBTQIA community. Let's treat them like the people that they are instead of making it seem like they some type of sin that has been created. Like, I don't do this.
They said they confused about why it really matters. They talk about someone in the chat. Y'all,
I don't
Aisha, I
matter.
think
That's like the realest. I don't matter. No, I really shouldn't.
we know she don't, but she got pulled into some. Nah,
Shit.
child. That part is the question.
I'm just saying.
That's the question right there, Lady Tina. If Reed do
I'm
go
just
live, and
saying.
this is for everybody else, if Reed do go live vindicating Aisha, what does that mean for the rest of y'all?
I mean, because from what I can see, this is a cycle of behavior, and unfortunately, I'm not gonna say unfortunately. Fortunately, I have a child with autism, so one thing I know is behavior because my child is nonverbal. So I have to pay attention to behavior. I have to observe behavior. I have to keep data on behavior because that predicts the next action. And so that's how my brain thinks now constantly. So people treat you the way you allow them to treat you. I've been nothing but good to Rita. And Rita knows that for a fact. I don't know what put
Well,
Rita
she
on a
said she gonna
rage
drop.
today, but it wasn't me. Now
Well,
she
it
can
was
be upset
Reed.
because I hadn't been there, but again, I get to choose my atmosphere, and I get to protect my peace, and that's what I
Well, you
choose.
gonna
Me.
Well, you gonna protect your peace, child, but you content now. And I know you say you ain't in the B sector, but child, all I know is how long you gonna sit out and let it be slander your name until you do decide to address the bullshit again. Because they're going to address the stuff that you said. Rita definitely going to address the stuff that you said. Aisha, I thank you for coming up here, girl, but I have to go. Okay, it's time for me to go. I thank you for coming and giving me this interview. Girl, you better pay
Doug,
attention. You better pay
I'm sorry.
attention.
Doug line. I have not doxed a soul. I got every screenshot from when Brooke doxed me. So no, I don't get down like that.
Well, Donna,
Don't
if
get
this
down like
ain't
that.
content, we'll see if it's not content if nobody responds to what she said. But we gonna see since you're saying Donahue, since you're saying
It
this
be
ain't
so
no
much
content.
going on. You get it. Oh, I'm not bothered by the questions or being called a liar. Because here's the thing about being in the B sector, though. I met one proud grandma. I got to go in on a press service with a couple of folks to cover Rita's child when we thought she was missing. Do you think everything over here ain't bad? And I'm gonna leave it at that. Everything over here ain't bad, and I hope y'all don't think that everything over here is bad because it's not. Y'all got some good content over here, and that's real talk.
Yeah,
And
no,
I
most
ain't
people.
above it. I'm not above it. No, no, I did not show anyone's criminal record. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But how about this though? That 4 hour live is still up. Go have your way with it. Chop and screw it. I don't care.
Y'all, this has been good live. Thank you, Aisha. I'm gonna go.
Oh,
I
thank
got it.
you. I want
You
to make
welcome.
sure because I honored myself. My words rather.
Yeah,
Y'all
you
have a good
did. But,
day.
thank you for giving your side of the story because, your name did get put in the situation. So we just needed your side to tell us what happened. And I appreciate you coming to give me the interview.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being so accepting. I appreciate it.
Bye. Mind your business.
Bye.
Bye. I'm going to the arcade. I'm not going to no arcade.
I promise you, I don't,
All right. Thank you.
nah. All right. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
All right. Bye.
Y'all, this was a good one.
Okay. Aisha was here because, she just was giving her side of the story of the situation of what's been going on. Her name was told by Rita, just so nobody get it confused. This live is just to hear her side and how she got involved into this whole Rita and Reed thing. Nobody knew anything about the gifts. Rita brought that out, and Aisha just told what was the gifts that she gave Rita because Rita spoke on it, and Aisha is saying that Rita is lying about her telling Reed about her giving her the gifts. So we will be, tuning in to the next Dragon Ball Z on these YouTube screens, okay? Because Rita said if she did talk or say anything, she was gonna drop them emails of the shit that Aisha was saying to her as to her being a messy bitch. These ain't my words, Aisha. These is Rita's words, okay? She said you was being a messy bitch, and she gonna release those messages. So I'll be in Rita's I'll be on my spaceship listening. I read the video and when she feel like she wanna drop, the emails. But the girl said that she just was really trying to help her out because both of them got autistic children, and she just was there for her because she's a mother and she has an autistic child. So that's the only reason why she reached out. And when she did give her these gifts and gave Rita these gifts, Reed and Rita were cool at the time. Just so y'all don't get it misconstrued. They were cool at the time when Aisha did this. Okay. Right, girl? That was perfect. Bye.